but
We have started recording. Hello, everyone.
Okay, so just to let the record know, we all poop and pee during the campaign with our headphones on.
That is on recording. All right, good.
Hold up, don't loop
Good.
me into
it
this.
happens.
Every single one of us.
All of us. No one's excluded.
One
All right.
of us.
One of us. All right, so let's pick up with a short recap of what was going on last time. I'm going to turn down this a little bit. So, for those of you who weren't here last week, we're gonna do a quick recap. Okay, so we picked up after where we left off during the second session, where some people were leaving out of a secret temple that was hidden underneath the old church in town. After going through there, everyone met up inside of the inn, where they had a long discussion, and then they all kind of learned about each other and actually learned the name of our newest character to be added in. Jesse's character. Jesse, why don't you give your name here for those of you who aren't a part of it?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Good old Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh boy.
From there, the town guard from the Constable Coster, that is the Green Kobold constable for the town, declared everyone an outlaw after escaping from prison and running away. They came inside of the inn, and the friendly dragonkin who was sitting behind the bar allowed everyone to hide in the basement. You guys stayed there overnight, and on the morning, you all came out to see that in punishment for bringing you guys forth after being hidden, a young child was going to be hanged in front of everyone as punishment. As a desperate attempt to try and save the child before escaping town, our own friend Elijah decided to take a shot with the crossbow, rolling pretty badly, instantly killing the child by shooting him between the eyes on stage. The child's corpse kind of twirled around, and then you guys took off riding in the cart that is Vetner's cart that he rode into town on. As you all dove into the cart, you noticed there was some sort of odd type staff sitting in the back that most of you had never seen before. It was golden, and it looked like it was covered in jewels, although oddly enough it was a little bit dingy from how it had been affected by some sort of magic. You guys then were chased down by Coster and his men riding on horses. They all held pipe rifles that aimed at you, and they all started firing off, trying to kill you one at a time. Through some clear cleverness and some interesting tactics, your friend Elijah decided to use some heat metal and decided to burn the interior of the horses until they all died, causing Coster and his men to topple to the ground. Coster was still alive, last that you saw, as you guys escaped and ran into the forest. You then traveled northwards to
Cheesetown,
I have it. To the Cheese Town, yes.
Wisconsin.
It
Is that in Chicago?
Where is
I was gonna think of a city name, but I know so little about Wisconsin. I can't think of like what's the capital of Wisconsin? I don't even know if I could.
I know the capital of Idaho.
Milwaukee?
Yeah, I think it's Milwaukee. What? But you guys ran north to Siraj, the cheese capital of the world. Upon entering, four of you have already rejected an offer from a man, and the remaining two who had missed the session before are now going to be offered this man again. You're all standing on the outskirts of the gate. The only two people who are allowed to interact during this encounter are actually going to be Hina and also Sagron. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
So Hina and Sagron, you guys are approaching the gate. Your friends have already entered inside of Siraj. And there is a man who now stands in front of you. He looks like he's wearing quite fancy clothes, usually the stuff that you might see in kind of old-timey 1800s, more like Pride and Prejudice, that kind of clothing. He looks at you and he says, "Oh, yes, two new ones here. Would you like a key? I have a key for you. Would you like it?"
I kind of like keys.
"I will give you this key if you want a key."
What kind of key is it?
It's a key to a house. If you take it, it's your key in your house.
Is it in the middle of our street?
It's in the middle of the street in the city.
Why are you giving us?
magic? Is it a magic key?
Oh yes, it can be used on the ports. The ports, it can be used. It's a port key.
Like a porta-john? I don't like
Even
porta-johns.
those, yes. And he just keeps waving. He's kind of jumping now, holding a small brass key off of his hand, and he's just waving it at both of you. What about you, miss? A key for you, yes?
I don't like
Um,
keys.
I don't know. I think I'm good.
Better
I'm
take
gonna
the
grab
key
it.
before the You grab the key?
I want the key.
You
I
grab the
like
key,
keys.
Oh my gosh.
and as you grab it, you see the man just looks dumbfounded as he looks at you, and he smiles, and then he goes, oh, "Yes, the key is." And
Oh my
blood
God.
just flies out of his mouth, and you see his chest. Blood just comes out of his chest, and he topples to the ground, and he dies instantly in front of you. You feel the key
Huh.
in your hand glows with a dark black energy, and you feel as tendrils start wrapping around your wrist, and it anchors in painfully onto your arm.
He lied. It's a wristwatch.
I think it's cursed.
It might be that.
So you
Hey,
now
guess
got.
who,
What'd you say?
guess who did not start off with the bad decision so far? Was not me.
I'm gonna keep it. It's my new. It's my new watch.
I don't know if you have a choice.
Yeah.
Well, it's mine anyway.
You've now got the key.
Oh, is
so
that the name? Is it just the key?
you now have the key. This is the key.
I'm gonna make it my new
So,
one line. I'm gonna open
um,
up the key to a girl's heart. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's what Abadar is gonna use to, like, to steal your body or something.
Nah.
You guys.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Oh. So you guys walk into Sirash, and as you do so, where would you like to go?
But
I'll give you a
options-
list of locations that you can go to. There seems to be a large, somewhat spooky looking manor in the back of the city. This is a wall city, by the way. Let me get that off first. Shoot, where did I put it? There, and okay, so you guys can see from where you're at the entrance. This is a walled city. On the exterior, there are large fields where there are woolly cows all grazing and living. This is where the largest amount of cows in the whole world exist living here. There's a massive port, mostly importing and exporting cheese. There are cattle being put on and off these ships also. You can see that there is a large inn near the docks called Cheese Wheel Inn. There's a large marketplace, so you guys can go shopping for new stuff if you need be. Near the back of the city is an old looking kind of spooky manor, and then there's also a very new looking one in the center of town. Where would you guys like to go?
Personally, either the marketplace or the spooky manor.
The ships.
Did you say you want to go to the ships?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys got to choose as a group where you're gonna go.
I will
Whatever.
go with what they want to do.
I'm following as
Let's go
well.
wherever.
You know the ships.
All right.
No, we can go to the marketplace if y'all want to.
We're going to the boats.
I like
So-
the Canadian.
We'll make it the other places anyways. It's just
Which one first? So let's go to the boats. Boat.
So you go to the boat. as you go to the docks, you can see that there's a large collection of traders, and there you can see that there are actually some tattoo salesmen amongst the people there. All of them are sea dwarves, tattooed head to foot. They're working on some large, intricate work on a man in front of you guys. You can also see there is a large kind of steel warship actually at port today, and it seems to be loading on a large amount of cattle into the boat. What would you guys like to do?
What's the name of the warship? What does it say on the side?
You can see on the side of the ship, it says this is on the side of the ship. You can see it says the Black Scaled.
Is there anyone near the bulls that are being loaded?
There is a large amount of humans, and then there are a couple dragonkin standing around. The dragonkin standing around are white scaled, and they're more so managing the humans on directing the cattle into the large warship. The white
Gotcha.
dragonkin also are wearing armor that seems to be very finely made, while the humans only wear just kind of cloths.
Do they look nice, or that they'll kill me on sight?
They look like they're just doing their jobs. As long as you don't like mess with them, they're just cool with what's going on.
I
It's not
go
like
up
they're
and
just
talk to
going-
one of them.
Yeah, you walk up to one of the is it the humans or is it the white dragonkin you want to talk to?
Dragonkin.
You go up to the dragonkin, and the dragonkin is just doing his job. And he's yelling orders at the humans. He's saying, "All right, get the bulls into the bow of the ship, and then we're actually gonna shove in the females into the brig. Okay? We'll get it in with the slaves." What would you like to say to him?
Just, hey, Mr. Dragon, what are y'all planning to do with all these cows? Where are you going off to?
He looks at you and he says, "That's I'm not really a dragon, but I am part. But thank you for saying that. Anyways, we're actually getting all of the these cattle to the capital. We're trying to bring them to Selena for just for dinner time. Usually, a large amount of dragons need quite a bit of meat to eat in a day, so that's where we're heading to right now." Oh, by the way, what's your name,
Okay.
kid?
My name is Elijah.
Oh, hi, Elijah. My name is Kaiba.
Hello, Kaiba.
Yeah, I'm of the Seto family. We're a really big family. Gotta let you know that, by the way. It's a pretty big family. Anyways, good to know. You also look at the white dragon. You can see that its eyes are blue.
Nice.
And he just goes on to yelling out at the people to keep on moving. He says, "Get those cheesemakers in there! Come on, keep it moving, get them on!" And he's just kind of yelling more commands as you guys just kind of stand around and watch him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the group.
All right, you head back to the group. What does the rest of the group like to do?
I would like to talk to one of the sailors.
Just like a random sailor or the sea dwarves?
Are the sea dwarves mean? Like, are they gonna kill me?
The sea dwarves are they're offering their services of giving tattoos out to people right now.
I don't
They're
want
they're merchants more so than anything, but they're also traders and seafarers.
Yeah, I'll go talk to them.
Okay. You walk up to them, and they are just giving tattoos to what looks like a human. It's on his arms. It looks like it's a red tattoo, and it's covering up all the way up to the guy's elbow. And what would you like to say to him?
I'd be like, hey, your tattoo work looks really good.
And the dwarf looks at you and he says, "Oh, yes, this is my job here. I work like this all day long. They don't give me much breaks." And he goes back to just like drilling into the sky, and he says, "You know what these are, right? Yes?
Say that again.
Do you know what these are? These are tattoos, but do you know our tattoos, yes?"
Yes, they're like magic.
Yes, I'm giving this man ability to punch fire at people. He's a boxer.
That's pretty cool.
Yes,
Hey.
that is what he does.
Have you ever been more out east?
Oh, I've been at least around the west coast. The western continent. I've done a full two rounds through the whole western continent. So I've at least been all the way out to the places like Nerul and those elemental like you out there. Is that what you mean?
Mhm. Yeah. Have you ever met a guy who kind of looks like me, but he's a bit taller, more lanky?
I mean, I've seen lots of Ifrits and of the Oriad, those rock people and the fire guys, but you Windfolk, I've actually never really ran into one like you before.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. What I understand,
Yeah.
most of you stay on land. You're the ones who create most of the magic items for the world we have. But that's all I know.
well, thanks for the information, and good luck with your tattooing. It looks pretty good.
No, but thank you. I'm glad. I'm trying my best. It's hard to feed 15 hungry dwarven children at home.
That's so many killed children.
Well, I don't have just one wife.
Oh no. How many do you have?
Oh, well, I'm getting my 8th tomorrow. We picked her up in
Jesus
Dock.
Christ.
Are you a
Anyways,
Mormon?
What is a Mormon? I mean, I am a Torag. I mean, that's who I worship and such. I mean, it is common practice for us to all have many wives, yes, and many children.
No.
They are blessings, you know.
Yeah.
So I just nod my head. I'm like, okay. All right.
Yes.
Many wives, yeah.
Yes. I mean, we are master craftsmen. We are great at having many wives, and we also that's basically the two things we see dwarves do. Oh, we also go around sometimes pillaging, but that's a rare occurrence. We only do that in desperate times of war. But the Dwarven Empire is kind of falling apart as it is, so I don't see that happening much too soon now.
Well, you take care then.
All right. If you ever go through the Dwarven Kingdoms, beware the south. The safest area is going to always be the north.
Nice to know. Thanks.
All right. You have a nice day.
You.
And you just walk away from the guy. So you guys have pretty much done everything in the docks that there is, unless you want to do something else. I can relist out the other locations you guys can visit too.
Yeah, go ahead and list them out. We can go to
Marketplace?
the marketplace, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, that seems like the
Next
easiest and
best.
least dangerous.
So you guys walk into the marketplace, and there you can see, actually walking through the marketplace at this time of day is another white dragonkin. He looks like he's actually dressed a little bit better than all of the other dragonkin around him, and he has a set of 4 guards around him, and he's just looking at random objects in some of the stalls. He picks up a cabbage, and then he just takes a huge chunk out of it, and he goes, "Oh my, this is not good at all. What is this green thing? I've never seen this in my life. Guards, arrest this merchant!" And then he tosses the cabbage off, and the man is being dragged away as he just walks away from the cabbage salesman. And you just hear the man screaming. What do you
Is the
say?
cabbage salesman like the one from Avatar? He's like, my cabbage.
Maybe he's just screaming about his cabbages. He's just going, "My cabbages! No!" And he's just gone. He's just being dragged off to the dungeons.
Love it.
And so this fancy kobold, well, he's not a kobold, the fancy dragonkin is just walking along with his guards, and he's just looking at the various stalls. Of the stalls you guys can see, there's a lot of veggie stalls. There's some cheese straws everywhere. And there's also a few quote-unquote artifact salesmen who are selling old relics of the past that they've been able to dig up in the nearby area. What would you like to do? You can also, by the way, if you want to, you can also purchase things off of the store that I have listed in the games guide here. If you want to upgrade armor or even buy new weapons and equipment too, that is all done here too.
I try to haggle with someone for some armor.
I'm gonna say no for the armor and stuff. For the armor and equipment stuff, those are set prices due to balancing issues and things. So I'm gonna have to say no on that.
Can I go to the artifact shop
You
or
can-
whatever?
Yes, you can haggle with those people.
Okay.
You walk up to the first man you see, and this one is a kobold, and he's looking at you, and he's got one eye missing, and he is a blue scaled kobold, and he looks at you and he says, "Oui, oui, what can I get for you today, sir? I have the artifacts I find in the tombs of the sewers here."
What kind of artifacts are they? Are they to fight or?
Well, they are more so for collectors and rare things. If you're willing to hold on to them, possibly trade them for more than what they're worth in another settlement. Some people may even value what I have for the millions of gold. Who knows?
Do you have any headbands or like metal things that can wrap around your bicep?
None of those things, no. But I do have this one page that I did find in the sewers. It is a spell page from an old dead wizard. And he slides it forward to you. And you look at it, and it is the spell Burning Hands is what it says at the top of it. But everything else on the page looks like gibberish, and you can't understand a single bit of it.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna be real honest, man. All I got is 93 copper and 5 gold on me. However,
that 5 gold, that can get you one of my rarities I found in the sewers. If you didn't know, there was an old and ancient cult that used to live in the sewers of this town. And look at this. And he reaches under the stall and he pulls out this, what looks like a petrified willow tree. And it's like a tiny willow tree that's only maybe like a foot tall. And he says, "Look at this. Isn't this interesting? It doesn't make any sense at all. I love it." And he just looks at it.
it is quite nice. Are the leaves still on it?
Yes, all the leaves are on it, and it looks like the tree is made of stone.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna
You can look
purchase
at
the
it.
petrified.
And the kobold guy looks at you and he says, yes, these will be 4 golds. Haggle with me."
Well, 1 gold and a copper piece.
Roll a diplomacy check against him.
Okay. Let me find my diplomacy. Add 7, 12.
12. Now let me roll for him. I'm gonna do a GM roll so you guys can't see this one. He got more than you, so he looks at you and he says, "That's not that good. Yeah, 3.5 gold."
I'll give him 4 gold because I'm feeling nice.
You want to go? He would have taken 3.5 gold.
But I don't want to keep up with the 0.5 math.
Okay. you give him the okay. You give him 4 gold and he gives you the petrified tree. And he laughs and he pockets the gold and he goes, "There's so many of those down in the sewers he doesn't even know." And then he pockets it and then closes up the stall for the day.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna go, is he wearing metal?
He is not wearing metal. He's wearing
Never mind.
fancy
I'm
clothes.
just gonna go stomp off and like sit down on a bench all pissed off.
What about the rest of you guys? He notices that Elijah walks away and opens up his stall again.
Oh my god. Okay.
You have the big
Uh,
old fancy kobold. You have the guy working the stall, and then I'm gonna say there is actually an odd-looking man wearing an umbrella and wearing glasses, walking through through the streets. The glasses look like sunglasses. He holds an umbrella over his shoulder, and he's wearing all black and a large trench coat, and his skin looks a little bit pastier white than usual for most people.
I'm gonna go hide behind a building.
can
Well,
Go hide.
I go talk to that guy that had the scroll?
Sure. You go up to the guy, and he looks at you and he says, "Hello, little boy. You're quite young. Are you missing your mother or father?"
Nah, I'm just making a little shopping trip to spend my allowance.
Oh, but that's quite good of you. I'm so proud. Good children being part in the economy. Yes.
Yeah, right. I heard you had at least one scroll for sale.
Yes, this is a burning hand spell, and he presents it to you.
Yeah, and so, well, this might not matter anyway because my charisma's not bad. Do I have the ability to haggle with him on?
Yes, because this is not a set-up shop. You can haggle for this spell.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and to clarify, Burning Hands is level 1, so the going price is like 50-ish gold.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna look at you and he says, this thing is quite rare. I don't know. 40. How is that?
Yeah. 40. Not bad, but I mean, all the kids at school already have one, so I mean,
Oh my.
I think 30 gold is a fair price.
That's a fair diplomacy check. I'll let you make a diplomacy check for that to try and lower the price. Or at least a bluff check. Do a bluff check to see if you can lie to him and get him to be on your side. And that's an understandable lie, so it's going to be kind of in your favor.
I will double check, but I think those two checks are the same. For me at least. Hey! That's a +0 because
He got a 13,
charisma,
so you
but-
pass. He looks at you and he says, yes. I apologize to my little friend. Go take this scroll. Take the 30 gold, and I will give this to you. And go tell your friends that your old uncle, Blaster, is here in cell. He gave you this. Yes, and he gives you the scroll.
Donkashine, Uncle Blaster.
You are very welcome. You are very welcome. And he gives you it, and then closes up shop almost immediately as you buy your item.
Sick.
So you guys are still in the market. Anything else you guys want to do? You still see this guy holding the umbrella, and then there's also the other person, the very rich-looking, royal-ish dragonkin.
To clarify, is the shady-looking guy, is he just standing still? Is he walking around doing
He's
stuff?
walking around looking at the various stalls that are there.
Okay.
See black market.
You don't know that. You have yet to talk to him.
I'm just going to assume that.
Okay, you can assume.
Can I get some ice cream?
Roll a luck chance to see if there's ice cream.
Jesse,
If
gosh,
there's
now I want
above
ice cream in
15.
real life.
If it's
I
above
was
a
actually
15,
just asking for real life, but I'll get ice cream in game too.
if it's, I mean, if you roll a luck check just to see if there's ice cream, if you roll above a 15, it's just a flat roll, then you get ice cream.
Son of a bitch.
There is no
man.
ice cream here.
Man.
There's
Ice cream in
actually an
Wisconsin?
ice cream stall. The ice cream stall is empty.
It's
They-
out of order. Is that what you're
it's
saying?
Yeah. Ice cream and
It looks like
Although-
it's not It has a big W that's yellow. It says WickDonald's on the top.
Whack-a-Donald's more like.
Ooh.
Getting them.
Shit, man. I love
Uh,
ice cream.
Just
All right, that's all I wanted.
Okay.
Potentially to save the time from checking each of them, do any of the other stalls have like specific scrolls?
You go through, but you can't really see any in these. This is kind of more out of the way territory, and things like
Gotcha.
that are too rare. So what you did get was pretty rare already.
Solid. Who's gonna be brave enough to talk to the man on the grassy knoll?
The rich looking dude.
No, the shady
the-
looking dude.
He's just black market. I don't care about him. That's what my character.
You can't just assume that based on
Yeah,
his
okay.
appearances.
That's just what Remy thinks. That's what she's going with.
I'm sure he is a very nice person. Now,
I never said he wasn't.
Hina,
That being
I think
said,
you should go
Would you
talk
like
to him.
talk to him?
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm about to say I could either go. I could talk to either. Are we gonna go talk to the black market dude now? I'll walk up to that gentleman in black.
Okay, you walk up to
Wait.
the man in black.
Wait.
And,
Is
he's
it better to
just-
go as a group, or is that too intimidating?
It's up to you guys.
We can maybe take like one more person, two maybe two.
Do you want to
I'll
go
go
solo?
with you.
It's up to you.
The
I'm
van,
not exactly the muscle here.
hill
so-
dude.
If I have another
Hill
person,
dude.
So wait, let me see what my linguistic. Oh yeah, I'll go. Well, no, it's not linguistics that helps. It's diplomacy, isn't it? Yeah, I'll go.
okay. Me and Leonardo will go up.
Okay, Hina and Leonardo, you guys approach the man, and as you walk up to him, he's looking at one of the various artifact stalls, and he's holding up what looks like a staff, and he's very intensely staring, like inspecting it. What do you want to say to him? He's paying you guys no mind.
Oh my gosh.
So, come here often?
He looks at you and he says, "Ah, all the time. Once every at least 5 years, I make my journey to Sirash." And he's
So-
just looking at his stall and he says, "Oh, so you're a Kasatha. You're quite rare in these parts. And you? A skin changer, hmm? You know there's a group of them sitting on the outskirts of this city, right?"
I wasn't aware of that.
Most don't. They're hiding close by in the forest. If you wanted to go see them. Though be careful. They're not quite the usual folk that live out in the Skin Changers country.
I see. What area is that?
What do you mean? That they're from?
The group you're talking about that are hiding out.
Oh, well, they are the ones from the northern portion of that country. From your home. They're the ones close to Roach.
Got it. Okay.
My home country is Roach. Have you ever visited? Are you
I-
actually from near the Skin Changer's home, or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Have you traveled north of the lake?
I have not.
Were you at least educated by your people on what even happens up there? Usually the banished of your kin are sent there.
I'm aware of the history, at least. Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I am, right?
I see.
I've lived for the last about 700 years. But
Hmm.
it's okay. I'm a Damphir if that's not clear enough. For your friend here. What is your name, boy? And he points it to you, Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Oh, good. Yes. You know, there used to be an old king across the sea named Leonardo. I was born
Yeah.
during the time in which he ruled. It was glorious. He murdered and killed. He almost decimated most of the Driders to the south, but The lucky ones just ended up killing him before he could kill them. I make myself laugh.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I'm an agent working. I can't hold it again. I'm sorry.
I just love the idea that he's walking up to a drug deal and he's like, "Yeah, I make myself laugh," and the guy's like, "Well, anyways."
Okay. He says, anyways, I'm also a deputy of the Kingdom of Nethys. If you didn't know-
Congratulations.
Yes, I think over there I saw you people earlier. I'm quite aware. One of those is a boy from Nethys. He's that odd one in the robes. Looks very young, pasty white, like he's never seen the sun before.
Yeah, I'm
he's
currently
one of those.
looking at a magic mirror, talking to people.
Oh no, he's talking about Vetner.
That dude's
Yeah.
doing that too.
Yeah, I'm right here. I can hear you. There ain't that many people in the
Oh,
in the
right. Why
market.
don't you
Hey.
come here? I'm actually a deputy of Nethys. If you didn't know,
Oh.
I'm here to hunt down the illegal artifacts that are in use. Any illegal magic items. It's good to see someone from my boss's land. Yes, all
Oh,
of
yeah?
Roche has been is basically an entire city based upon finding illegal magic artifacts and created things.
Oh yeah, it's bad nowadays, you know.
And this one right here, he points to you, Sagran, and he says, "I guess you're one of these training dragon knights. Is that correct? I can tell by your look, and
Yes.
you're quite interesting. It's hard to see someone of your age actually have a dragon. How do you have that and not even complete your great return journey?"
People told me I'm pretty special, so
Okay, well. Anyways, it's good to meet with some people who see eye to eye with me. We're both hunting down all those who use illegal items to keep the world safe, yes. Ha! Anyways, I'm off back probably to go check out to see any more staves. Remember, all staves, no matter what, they're illegal. And then he walks off.
Can I do something?
Sure.
I try to
Is he
like
wearing
sneak
a
up behind him.
Roll a stealth check. And I will roll
Let me-
his stealth check.
1 second. Oh,
All right.
that's pretty okay.
He got a 26.
Holy shit. I got a 12.
Yeah, no, he sees
What
you.
does that get me?
He knows you're there, and he looks over his shoulder and he says, "Boy, I have no qualms with you. Why are you following me?" Boy,
Is he
I
still
have
holding
no
the
qualms
umbrella?
with you. Yeah, he's still holding the umbrella.
Just
How
steal
far
his
am I from
umbrella.
him?
You're like, maybe, I'm gonna say you're probably like 20, 30 feet, so you're in range.
20 feet?
Yeah, 20, 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Flare, and that has a 25 feet range on him.
Okay. You cast the spell, and he's looking through his sunglasses, and it nullifies the effects. And he looks at you and he says, "Now, why would you have to go and do that?" And he drops the umbrella, and he begins to JoJo stance walks towards you.
Oh no. I messed up.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
are you serious?
Just him and just the Dampier. You guys can get involved if you want.
Remember that thing earlier
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
making stupid choices?
he
love to see
he
a
can
lot.
be second.
All right. Was the 19 your initiative, Dalton?
At least I wasn't. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna drag over to the village square here on roll 20. We have the people in their stalls. This was not planned, but it's happening.
I would like to pour some coffee and watch this happen.
You can
I'd
just
like
sit
to
off
find
on this
some
side. Everyone just gonna sit around and watch as your friend here is going to attempt to fight a Dampier.
And die.
Very strong. Possibly. I hope not.
I mean, he essentially walked up and punched a cop, but missed.
Thought he
All
was
right, let
someone
me-
else.
This guy was.
I think
Now,
Spencer
that's
knows
just
what I'm
racism.
talking about.
Yeah, I do, but that's just racism now.
Oh, it's not.
Let me copy
The Tengu.
you, and I'm like the Tengu. Yes, your
Oh my
hatred of
God.
Damphir. Paste you guys in. All right, we're gonna reduce your Drigger down, and we're gonna reduce Elijah down, and then we're going to load a random picture of a vampire.
Spencer,
Into this. Yes.
is it the same person?
It's not.
Oh, dang it. That was all for nothing.
This is a much older looking vampire, Damphir. The one that you know, you could have asked me that earlier, but the one that you know is quite younger comparatively to this guy. This guy looks like he's in his like late 50s as a human would be.
Gotcha.
It would help if I could spell right. Alright, that's gonna be him. Alright. It's gonna be like right here. Alright, you rolled initiative. You got a 19 plus your initiative. What is it?
One, sir. I got an unnat 20.
Okay, you're 20. He rolled and he got a 24. So he's gonna go first.
What the hell?
He's JoJo Stance walking up to you, and let me pull up his stats.
Like JoJo Bizarre?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, say, oh, are you approaching me? Say that.
Oh, are you?
It'll sound good.
It'll sound
Oh,
good.
are you approaching me?
I don't know what he says after that, so I don't know where to go from here.
I can't beat the crap out of you if I'm standing all the way over here.
Za Warudo.
Is he wearing metal?
Yes, he-
He looks like
Is?
he's wearing just black leather. You're in.
Oh,
That
so
is-
he's not wearing metal.
No. Alright, 234. That's the
Spencer's gonna make sure no other characters wearing metal
maybe.
the rest of the campaign.
Probably not. It'll be situation to situation. All right, this is a vampire lord. That's who you're fighting right now. That's his stats. All right, he rolled that. He got that. He's got that's I didn't know his speed was that trash. All right, he's gonna move 5, 10, 15 feet right up to you. You can take an attack of opportunity as he does that. Go for it.
Okay.
Roll
If
to
I
see
hit,
it
I'm
hits.
gonna try to hit him with my sword.
Okay.
Ooh. Does a 6 get me?
You swing your sword, and it looks like it just phases through his body as if he's made of like gas.
Ah.
And he
It's
is
not-
going to now attack you. He's just going to do a single attack with his Frost Longsword. He's going to do. I'm actually going to show the stats in front of everyone.
Oh no. That's not good.
I just want everyone to see what this roll is. So this is the accuracy. Does that hit?
Ooh,
We're gonna roll damage now.
Oh my Literally, I'm gonna be dead. That
Say
thing
you're
already
sorry.
made like a character. Yeah, I'm on my knees. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I'm being hunted by a Damphir. Ah.
He says, "I won't kill you. I'll just put you down." You take 18 damage.
I am down, sir.
You're down. And he puts his sword away, and he looks at your friends and he says, "It's up to them to save you." And he starts walking away. Drigger is on its own right now. You can say what Drigger does as he starts walking off.
Drigger is he picks me up and throws me on his back.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's the end of combat, and everyone else, it's up to you guys to make sure Elijah does not die. He's gonna start making death rolls.
Oh.
We're doing D&D 5e for death, so this is gonna be the first time we're actually gonna enable that. Dalton, you're gonna roll a d20. You will add nothing to the roll and tell me what you get. If you get 3 strikes from 3 rolls, then you die. You got a 19. That's a pass. You got 1 positive point. All right. It's now everyone else's turn. What would you like to do to try to save Elijah while he's
I
kind
just
of
got heal
bleeding
check.
out?
I got nothing.
You can run up to him and do a heal check to try and stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
It's literally
I'm a
4
plus
nights
three.
into this campaign.
What'd you say?
Plus
Said I'm
3.
sorry.
You have a +3.
Yeah, and they would
Um,
have higher.
I'm
That's a
gonna take
no.
that as a no.
Okay, I'll go try to heal him.
Alright, you rush up to him, roll a heal check.
Ooh, I got a total 20.
Total
Hey.
20. That's enough to stop the bleeding. He's not going to bleed out, but he's still knocked out for the rest of the day at this point. He's going to sit at technically 0 HP for the rest of the day, unless someone is able to heal him up beyond that. But he is at that for the rest of the day. So that was the
Alright, so we ended
encounter.
this campaign?
The Damphier walks off into the distance, and he just keeps going. I'm going to guess none of you stop him, so then he's just
Yeah.
off.
No.
And he's just
Yeah,
gone.
no.
And he's gone.
So, is this night 3 or 4 into this campaign?
Technically, you guys spent a week in the first village, and then you spent about 5 days of travel, so this is about technically week 3 now that you're at. So you've been at it for a little while, around each
As-
other.
As far as number of sessions, I think
This is
this
session
the
4.
4th. Yeah.
Yeah. What I was trying to get at is that I think Dalton's trying to speedrun his character.
Shut up. Oh, bag.
So,
Sorry for dying on y'all, though. My bad.
You
so
know,
what would you guys like to do now?
um, well, maybe with our incapacitated friend, we should head towards the inn and try and post up for the evening.
Okay, so
There's,
you
there's
guys.
still that rich dude that we haven't talked to yet. If we
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
go talk to him.
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, he's unconscious, but maybe one of us that didn't try and punch a cop can go talk to him. I don't know what he really thought of all this, but yeah, we can absolutely talk to him before we get out of here.
Yeah, I'm down. I can walk up to that guy.
Hina walks up. How many do you want to go up and talk to Fancy Guy?
I'll go.
Alright. I'll just say it's Remy and Hina who walk up to the Fancy Guy. And as you guys approach him, he looks over his shoulder at you two, and he goes, "Oh, goody! We have a visitor! And look, it's a windy girl! It's a windy girl, guys! Throw her in the air, see if she goes in the wind!" And the guards start approaching you.
Nope, I breeze kiss them.
You breeze kiss
Oh,
them.
gosh.
I'm gonna say that this at least pushes them back since they're not expecting it. And then the guy looks and he laughs and he goes, "Ah, that's so amazing! The windy girl did a wind. Oh, she is my favorite. I will give her this 2,000 gold." And he pulls out of his pocket,
Yeah, I'll do
and
that.
it's 100 platinum pieces, which is 1,000 gold.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay, well, I'll take that.
And he says,
How much-
"Such a funny wind girl. Yes. Oh, and look, it's a dog. It's a dog girl. But she looks like a cat a bit. What can she do? Can she jump up like a cat? Boys, throw her in the air."
Hold on, sir. What's going on here?
"Oh, don't worry. It's happening." And they're just going to come up. Do you want to let it happen, or you can try and stop it?
What did he say he wanted me to do? He just
They're
wanted me
going.
to...
Just try and jump up, like, up to one of the stalls. I think as your
Yeah.
bloodline that you chose, you get every jump as a running start, which means basically you add, I think, 15 on top of it for jumps if you're trying to jump somewhere.
Yeah, I'll just take a tall
Yeah.
jump up, just
Yeah,
high as
so-
vertically as I can, I guess.
Okay, so you jump, and he goes, "Oh, what a great joy and day it is! I will give him or her their own gold." And he takes out a small purse, and this time it has 50 platinum pieces, which is 500 gold. And he says, "Not quite as impressive as the Wind Girl." And he turns around and he says, "Oh, but do you have friends? I would love to give you two a feast."
A feast.
A
Yes.
feast for the ages. You must bring your friends. I saw the boy who fought the dead man. It was quite a funny bout. Ah ha ha! Ah!
Yeah.
I will give you safe passage into my home. Guards, give all the people safe passage into my home. And all the guards look and they're just, sir, we don't want to give passage again. And he says, silence, my boy. You will give passage to my friends. And then they all sigh and they get on all fours and they say, all right, safe passage. Get on.
What is happening?
Uh,
Did he actually give us?
yeah, so what we have here is a wild simp, and he just started simping. Oh.
This is a group of about like 10 dragonkin guards, and they're all just on fours waiting for you guys to get on the backs.
Got so
Hey, Matt.
weird.
Yeah. Hey, does somebody want to throw Elijah up on one of these dudes' backs?
He's
Yeah,
on the
I'll
back
do
of Drigger. Drigger's following.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to throw Drigger on the back of him? Make a little.
Um, the
Put a
rich
trench
guy
coat on
hears
all
you
of them.
pitch the idea, and he says, "Oh, quite a funny boy. Yes, here is a platinum." And he tosses it your way. You get 10 gold.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I am quite the rich. Tax the poor, my men. And there's a few extra guards who just run up to one of the open stalls, the fishing stall, and it looks like a very poor man. And they just start beating the crap out of him, and they just take his money. And then they're like, "We got the tax, sir."
God.
Off to the manor. And you guys all just start riding off to his manor, where he lives at.
Weird.
I don't know if this is.
Never a dull
I
moment.
don't know if this is important information or not, but what happened to the cart?
Oh, the cart, I'm gonna say it's in a safe place, and it's being pulled by an actual horse that's actually following you guys. It's the same horse that you had, so it's on hand whenever you need it. So it's not unwatched at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything important in there. Should there be any magical entities that are listening to me? But I just want to make sure my friend's coffee is safe. Yeah. So, anyways,
And then the guy says, "What is this coffee? I've never heard of this.
oh man, you're about
Never
to make
had coffee?
May I
About to
have
make-
this coffee?"
great friends.
When we get to your manor, I'll make you some.
Wait, what'd you say?
I need hot water.
"Oh, we can have that hot water, guards." And then they just bring up some hot water out of nowhere, and they say, "We have it ready. How do we make this?" As you guys are riding into the city manor.
Okay, well then I just make some coffee. Like I make a pot of coffee and I just
You
dish it
make
out to
coffee
everybody.
as you're riding there. And he goes,
Yep.
How doth this taste now?" And he just chugs it down. And he goes, "I feel quite fun. Oh, I feel weird. I don't like this anymore." And he gets off the back of the guard and he says, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Let's just get to the manor. This is so weird. I don't...
Gosh.
And so
Love
then you
it.
guys get to the manor, and he says, "So, what happened? Are you guys my friends or something? I feel like I've been in a dream for a long time, and all of a sudden it's just letting go for some reason.
Wow, coffee
think
just
he
over
likes it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but anyways, I guess you guys are staying here for the night.
Indeed.
Do you guys have any questions about the town? There's this weird kind of haunted place to the north part of the town. You shouldn't probably go near. Sewers are kind of infested with plant monsters. You should probably be careful about that. Other than that, you're good to just kind of hang out here. We got some horses and stuff. You want to ride them out back. We also have some croquet that we can play. I've actually never gotten a chance to play because I don't really have any real friends. I just kind of force people to just be the ball. Anyways, I'll show you guys to your rooms. And then
Hey,
I'm probably gonna hit
I
the
went to
hay.
middle school too. I know how that goes.
Well, not what I was expecting.
So he shows you
what's the
guys to your
directions
rooms.
the haunted house.
He says, so it's in the northern portion of the city. but it's kind of impossible to get into. There's a growth of plants and other things that seem to be cursed in some way and keeps everyone out. There used to be an old gate, but even the growth overgrew that and blocked off that. It's kind of ripped that apart. So I don't know. There's some weird discussion about it used to being to something to deal with the port key, and there was a man who was cursed by it a long time ago, and whoever took up the port key couldn't leave town until, I guess, the curse was lifted or something. Anyways, you guys
Yeah,
have a
that's
nice
weird.
night.
That sounds like a really stupid thing to do.
The ghost sometimes appears just on the outskirts of town, begging people to take the key, but no one's actually ever taken it because he's so weird looking. Anyways, I'm going to bed. You guys enjoy your luxurious stay. And he goes to bed.
Alright, what was your name again?
Oh, my name, by the way, this guy is a white-scaled, blue-eyed dragon. My name is Seto Kaiba. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is the same guy.
We're part of
Okay,
that.
gotcha,
No,
gotcha.
I'm not. He's not the same guy. This is a different guy. There's a different guy from the
The
port.
other guy was Kaiba Seto.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta remember.
right.
Yeah,
Mistake.
yeah. Just to clarify, dragonkin laws and stuff. White dragons, royal family, Seto Kaiba. All other white dragons, they have to be named Kaiba Seto. Let you know. All right, going to bed now. We are all named one or the other. Royalty goes by Seto Kaiba. I'm Seto Kaiba the Fifth, by the way. I'm going to bed. All right, see ya.
It's out.
I'm learning new things today.
I'll have to be named Kaiba Seto. I really like that.
Well, good thing I have this cool wristwatch, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is Hey, speaking of, what time is it?
It's half
you-
past key.
Pass key.
About
Right.
past a freckle.
Right.
Pass-
Order till
This
a
is-
monkey's balls.
This is a load of barnacles.
Sundar walks up and he says, "Wait, it's a sundial, let me help." And then he just tries to puff out embers out of his mouth and it lights up and there's actually like a shadow pointing off to like, I guess your wrist.
The fuck?
Oh,
It's just from where he
see?
is. It's
See, I
wrist-
told you.
It's wrist o'clock, see?
Is he still up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a room.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta
Hey.
poop and I gotta sleep, so I'm gonna do that.
So all of you guys
Is
get your
it?
own personalized rooms that are very they look like royalty kind of rooms like you would see in Buckingham Palace. They're massive and there's just a single bed in like the center of the room and there's like nothing else decorating it.
Fancy.
It's like those. And it's like a massive bed that's like 6 feet tall for some reason and you gotta climb up to it.
Jesus Christ.
But I have a question.
Yes.
Before he went to bed, I was gonna ask him something, but he just ran away.
Wait,
He says,
who?
Oh, what's the question? What?
Can you heal
yeah.
our friend here? The one who got.
I mean,
Thank
he
you,
looks.
Madeline.
I can't heal him, but I mean, we'll throw him
You
in the
have
bed. We'll
a-
give him his own room. He doesn't look like he's dying out right now, so I mean, I think he's fine. I don't know. I'm gonna go sleep.
I just
I'm
think he
gonna
has
sleep
a
off this coffee.
concussion.
Let me. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how to heal things.
Don't you have a
I'm just
personal
so-
doctor?
I'm a rich. I mean, he's expensive, and he's like on
But you're rich.
vacation. Yeah, but like, I killed like some of the guys who worked the cow fields, and we needed some guys. So then I sent a doctor out there to run the cow fields.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
get
So
him.
then-
No, I'm gonna get him now. And then he just walks off, and then he doesn't ever come back. But this like, just this elvish guy walks in, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, hello. I said somebody's hurt pretty bad here. Yeah,
I just
who's
point
hurt
at
pretty bad? Oh, that the Sully. You know, they got them glowing eyes, and then they think they can rule the world or whatever. I gotta go and heal this boy up. All right." And he just patches up you, Elijah, and you're awake now.
I get my health back.
You're at 1 HP. He says, "All right, I did my job. I gotta go start shoveling some manure out there again. I'll be back. Sorry I didn't wash my hands before I start work on you, kid, but that's the best I can do right now. I got more work to do. Bye." He just rushes out.
Well, thank y'all for doing that. I'm pretty sure I won that fight, if I remember correctly.
I'll do that again.
Sure, buddy. Pats him on the back.
You didn't lose that fight, and that's what's important.
Yeah. You know what? You didn't die, and I'm gonna count that as a win.
Hell yeah.
So you guys all go to bed, I'm gonna say, and you guys get full health, refill spell slots, anything like that that you need to refill. Smites, all those things, all refilled and such.
Before bed, I would like to take an hour to try and study this scroll and add it to my spell book.
Okay, let's do that. I think it is. All right.
It should be a spellcraft check.
Yes, I'm
DC
trying.
16.
I think that's right. I
I
was
think it's
looking it up
15.
right now.
I think it's 15 plus the spell level, and it's a
I
level
think
1
that's
spell.
right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's 16. Yeah, you're right. So
Okay.
go for it.
What's a 29 get me?
You learn. Okay, so you open up the page and it looks like random just scribbles of a madman at first, and as you look through it, you find out that 90% of this was actually just useless information that this guy, who originally was writing the spell book, was talking about. Something about an old lover or something, or his hometown and stuff, written in his weird language, but you've been able to decipher how to actually cast Burning Hands.
Burning hands.
That is now added into your spellbook. Congratulations.
Cool.
And as you put this into your spellbook, the scroll that you were looking at, it looks like it's been horribly worn down after you've looked at it all night making small notes, and then it just spontaneously combusts, and then it's gone.
Right.
Alright, you guys all ready for sleep?
Can I roll a hit die for leveling up that I forgot to roll?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Which, you got it, you get max
Yo.
health.
Yeah, boy.
Thank
Something
you, boy.
came good out of all this. 8 plus the... Ooh. Just call me barbarian.
Well,
Plus
Barbie.
Ooh.
Barbie.
I only have 1 skill rank every level up though. So, or skill rank, yeah.
That's what you get for negative intelligence.
So we odd.
Kind of. Anyways, you guys now rest, get full health, and then you guys wake up in the morning. And as you all wake up, you're awoken to the sound of this. Oh my, I have such a massive headache! What was
Oh,
that
man.
liquid?
I
Oh,
thought that was gonna go somewhere else.
Lord! I shall never drink of the coffee again. It will be illegal in this city.
Oh no,
Ah,
that's terrible.
anyways, but I still have my friends. They did not mean to poison me. I trust them. I trust them with my soul.
Oh no.
Ask him if he wants like a back rub. Will that make him feel better?
He says, I would love the back rub, my friend. Here is 42 gold.
Thank
He just
you.
pulls
It's like
out 42.
42.
42 pieces of gold.
Random.
It's so awful.
As you say this, he says, but that is the right number. 42 is the great and holy number. It is actually not.
Oh
I
my
don't know what the number is
Right.
for. I just made it up.
Preferences.
I have no preferences. I have no friends. What am I doing? But
They're
you
your
are my
friends.
That's right. Thank you for
We're
the
your
back rub, my
friends.
friend. My friends. Anyways,
I'm not a
I
friend.
see that
He's gonna kill you.
It was weird. I didn't say that out loud, but I'm just not.
he says, "Oh, but that odd-looking boy there. What is that watchlet you hold on your left arm?"
Oh, you like this watch? Yeah, I got it. It's a pretty cool watch, isn't it?
It looks like the cursed watchlet I've seen in my dreams.
You dream about watches?
I dream about that watch.
You had
It
to
looks
do
like the watch from the old manor. This is a port key.
Oh. So it does go to a porta-john.
Have the lot of you ever learned of a port key before? I own at least 3. Would you like to test one of them? And then we can test and see what this port key will do.
Yes.
Your rounding silence makes me unnerving, but this boy is excited. Let us go, check. It's he just takes you to he takes you to a back area in his backyard. There's a hedge that's been grown around this
Is it a really pretty backyard?
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. It's like kind of like, you ever been to like the Biltmore or to Cheekwood? It's like that as a garden.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the yard he lives in. But there's like
This is an
one
awesome
spot.
yard.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, my boy. Here is 5 gold for the compliment. Shady boy. Oh, Shady boy with the 4 arms. You have been quite silent this whole time.
Shady boy.
I like the quietness. Here's 150 gold for that. And then he just
You call
gives
me
it.
shitty?
I did not say such words. Such foul-mouthery is not allowed in my house.
You
Give
take
me
back
back
the gold.
that gold. I will give you the weight of 100 gold on your back, so you must feel it.
So he paid me more money for
Yes.
saying.
That's what
Oh.
he did.
Okay. Just wanna
Haha,
get that
you will
straight.
share my burden on this day. And he just keeps walking on.
Okay. Say more cuss words around him. Dang.
And he said, so you get to this special area where it looks like a stone archway with a small keyhole inside of it, and there's a hedge growing on the outside of it, kind of decoratively. There's various different ancient runes written on the exterior around the archway. And he says, "This, my dear friends, this is a porthole. You must have a port key to activate it. I will show you some of my own port keys that I own for my secret islands I like to visit." And he takes the first one out and he puts it in the port key, and he says, "This is one of the times I like to go to my scary place." And he puts it in the hole, and you look on the other side after he puts it right into the hole. This image of a dead world appears on the other side. It looks like there's not a single plant. The entire ground is covered in ice and snow. The sun does not shine here, and for some reason, you feel like the moon shouldn't be in the sky here, but it looks like it's constantly radiating over this land. And he says, "Oh yes, this is quite a fright, and it gets my heart quite the pumping. Anyways,
Did
you
he
can
say
go in
poop?
there to look at it if you like."
Did you say poop? Is this the
How dare
porta-john?
I? This is, you can porta-john inside of there if you'd like.
I can do that?
Go for it.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. You walk through the archway, and behind you is still an archway. But as you walk through, you're now in this world of darkness and just pain. You instantly feel your body just feels like it's freezing over. And you look around, and you can see in the distance is a single pair of red eyes looking at you.
Ooh.
And over a
It's
couple more
cold.
seconds, a second set of pair of eyes.
Oh, that's awkward. So there's
And
gonna be
then
people
more.
staring at me while I'm in the porta-john.
And more. I mean, all your friends can still look through the archway, and they see you too if you're taking your pants off or anything.
I haven't yet. I was expecting a door to close.
And you see more and more of these eyes all appearing, staring at you. And you can see that they're starting to approach towards the light. You can see the light in the area that you're at is only being emitted from where the archway is. Elsewhere outside of here, it's pitch black darkness.
Oh.
And
How to
you
catch
see-
one?
Trying to catch one. And you
Do I
see-
hear them?
You hear this chittering that just goes.
No. Did I hear go and catch them?
Oh yeah, you can hear through the archway.
Okay. I'm gonna try to catch them.
Thank you.
You try to rush up to it, and as you get closer, you can see it's there are hundreds and hundreds of these blue-skinned creatures. They look kind of like you, like you're a half elf, and they look kind of like a half elf like you, but their skin is blue, their eyes are red and glowing, and they all just look like they're not wearing any clothing at all.
Ew, they're naked.
They're all naked.
Ew, I don't want to catch one anymore.
This is you kind of recognize this. This looks like the creatures that you encountered the night that girl was murdered on the boat when you were traveling to Styx.
Oh.
These are drow. There are hundreds of thousands of them in this area. And you can see they're all getting ready to pounce on you. They all have what look like small, really crappily made daggers or swords, and they're all about to pull on you. And then you can hear from the archway, "Oh no, they can't!" And then you see that Seto Kaiba pulls the key out of the archway, and then you're immediately thrusted out of the archway, and you just land on your butt, just back in the garden. And the port closes. And he says, "Are you okay, my friend?" Port keys have that effect, yes. They take you to different lands.
Oh, well, I was expecting a portage on, and then there was a bunch of naked people.
Yes, that was Gormo, the land of the drow. It's nothing but freezing and death there. I like to look upon it every now and then to know that we are all but mortals and will die in this world one point.
That's kinda
Anyways, would
pessimistic.
you like to see one of the better locations?
Heck
Yeah.
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 He sticks in the key, and this one takes you to an island off in the distance. You can see that there's a large custom-built house on this island, and there seems to be various servants working, cleaning away. They all look like they're Sully, so they all look like you, Elijah. And you look closely, Elijah, and you kind of recognize this island. You passed this island when you were coming across the ocean. It was the first island you saw when you saw that you were making land from leaving
Gotcha.
the other continent. Yes. So you can see
I'm
that
down
this is
to-
where he says. He says,
Can I go through?
"Yeah, you can go in." And he says, "Oh, go get a martini. You can all go in if you want. Go get a martini for all of yourselves."
The hell is a martini?
"Oh, it is quite a good one. It is an alcoholic frozen drink that is quite good.
Oh, I'll go ask Martini, see if he can give us a drink.
I will get you
Thanks.
all of your martinis. Mr. Bartender, get us a martinis." And he brings out various, like 50 martinis for you guys, just all to share.
Or a coffee flavored one.
There is a coffee flavored one, yes.
Oh.
I'll take that one.
You take the alcoholic coffee flavored martini. And you taste it, and it is actually really good, surprisingly. You had low expectations to begin with, and it's still good.
Perfect. Love it.
You can taste no alcohol at all on it, and he says, "That has about 4 shots of vodka in that.
It's vodka.
Oh my god.
It is the potato juices."
Yeah, I'm underage, so
"Oh, that's never stopped me when I was 12. Here you are, boy." And he just gives you a martini.
Start yelling, chug, chug.
Drink it.
Yeah, I want to start out slowly, just trying it, and then gradually like forming an addiction to the alcoholic drink.
Vetner, are you gonna fall under peer pressure and get a drink?
no, I'm scared of this guy. So I'm
"Oh, quite a bother. You get no money today. I will instead burden your friend, this dog lady." And he's gonna give Hina about 200 gold.
What a nerd! Doesn't
let's
drink
go.
alcohol, nerd. Drink, have a drink. Can I force him to drink alcohol?
You can try to make a combat maneuver check against his CMD to try and force him to drink it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't just talk him into it?
You can
My
talk him
CMD
into it. I mean, you can
my
try to make a
CMD is pretty
diplomacy
high.
check to peer pressure.
Yeah. Let me.
But it's gotta be like, he really doesn't want to do it, so you gotta like,
How do you-
Holden rolls,
I
like
help with
15 to
pressure?
20 will be added to it.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, Holden, you can make a diplomacy check, and then add 15 to 20, no, add about 17 to it.
I'm just getting you to try one. So okay, I'll go ahead and roll for it.
Where's my okay. My diplomacy doesn't add anything. So.
But you'll still add 17 to that, so you got a 29.
Oh, he's gonna beat me regardless then.
Unless you roll a nat 20, that's the only way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You do not get peer pressured into it.
There
says-
is option number 2.
He says, anyways, let us now have fun with our relaxation, but let us also now try this mysterious key on your friend's arm, this watch that he found.
Let's do it.
Alright, so you guys are you all just gonna voluntarily walk out of the island getaway paradise?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so then you all walk out and he pulls out the key and he says, alright boy, now put in your key into the hole.
That. I just start laughing.
He looks at you and he says, I don't understand this. What is the funny?
I don't know actually.
Okay.
How do I put the key into the hole if it's on my wrist?
Oh, just put it near it. It should maybe go in. That's what usually happens with mine.
Up off your arm.
Yes, and he shows you his arm, and you can see that they're like kind of like cursed to his arm too. And he says, "Watch this," and he puts it up to the archway, and it just pops off his arm into the hole.
I don't like that.
So that's how it works. Okay.
Just gave me
I guess I put my wrist near the keyhole.
You put your wrist near the keyhole, and the key
Yep.
pops off your
Because
arm.
that's
and
how it works.
It pops off your arm and it goes in the hole, and you can see an image opens up on the other side that reveals the interior of a house. And he
I
says,
go in.
"Oh, that's not usual."
I like
You go in?
houses.
You go in, okay.
Yes.
He says,
I'll
"I would
follow.
rather not look in there." You can look inside the house. It looks kind of run down and old. There's cobwebs, and it looks quite
Can I
not
knock
super
on the
dark,
door?
but it's dim light. Well, I'm saying you're like into the interior of a house from the archway.
Oh, there's no
Yeah.
door to knock on.
No, because of where you're
I'm,
walking.
okay. Well, I make a knock noise as I stand inside the house. Go knock knock. Is anyone home?
You hear what sounds like a long wind just whooshing through the house.
That's cliche. Is there anything that sticks out?
So I'm gonna describe the room to you. So in this room, there looks like it's like one of those really old, fancy chairs. Kind of like I guess sewing chair. I think is how I would describe it. Something you'd find in your grandmother's house. In the corner, there's a bookshelf with various different books listed on it. There are 2 windows. As you can tell, this is like the main entryway into the house. And there's also a grand piano to your right. On that grand piano sits a couple plants, a doll, and also what looks like a framed picture that's been what looks like a painting of a family.
I want to see what the family looks like.
Is everyone going in here, or is it just Sagron?
I'll walk in as well.
Okay. Hina, you walk in too.
Or a window?
There are windows in there. Are you walking in there, Elijah?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I look out the window?
You can look out the window, and as you look out the window, you can see there's a decently sized courtyard, and you can see that there's a large amount of vines growing from where the gate once was. You can see off into the distance, you can see it's the walls, and it's the walls of the city you're currently in.
Guys, we're in the spooky house.
Ooh. Is there
Here-
actually any ghosts in here?
So,
From what you can tell, there aren't really any ghosts from just looking around in a circle. Are you asking that to Seto Kaiba, though?
Yes.
Okay. You ask that to Seto Kaiba, and he says, I do not believe there are ghosts, but there are tales of demons.
Demon. I mean, is there a Ouija board?
I've never heard of such a device. Is that talking with the undead?
I think so. It's also called the Uwaga board.
Oh. Can you describe to me what it looks like? I will make my guards make one and bring it in for you.
It has like a bunch of letters on it.
Oh my god.
Was that a toilet?
Oh my god.
Everyone's pooping now.
Oh
Bet it
my
was a
god.
toilet.
It might have just been the sink. I don't know.
My man.
My man, Elijah pooping on the toilet.
Where's a pee?
Well, we're all related to him now.
We're all the
This
same.
recording got real awkward.
It is. It's great.
Try and cover my headphones up when I flush.
So the
Just don't flush.
just don't flush. Let it sit for 3 days and then flush.
Just don't.
So Seto Kaiba says, "Oh guards, come make this thing this boy describes." And they come up and say, "Okay, we'll try our best." They make like some really kind of crappy looking Ouija board.
Yeah, I describe it terribly.
It looks kind of like it's actually a cube. It's not even flat anymore. And for some reason,
Yes.
all the letters are kind of separated onto different sides. So it's like a sixth of each letter is on different sides of the cube. for some
Yes, this is
reason.
perfect. This is exactly what I was asking for. Yes.
And let's say, okay,
All right.
here you go. Here's your Ouija board.
Thank you. And
It's like a dice. It's just a giant block that's just got letters all over it.
I
Oh my
roll
gosh. Can
roll?
we put it inside of blue liquid in a giant black ball?
Are you asking the the Seto right now?
Yes.
Seto looks at you and he
Yes.
says, "Oh, quite brilliant!" And he says, "Come, bring me my onyx collection." And there's just this
my
massive
gosh.
pile of onyxes that he just like forms together. And he's like, "Watch this! I learned how to do kinetomancy from the Oread in my youths." And he puts his hand up onto the onyx, and it just turns into this just one gigantic onyx sphere. And he says, "Put the cube in there. Put it now."
Oh, I shove it in.
You shove it in, and he says, "Now we shall pour this mana potion inside of it in the gallons." And he just starts dumping in this random potion that he just had on himself, and it just fills all the way up. And he says, "Now to seal," and he uses some sand, and he creates a seal on top for the glass cover. And it's like this 4-foot tall onyx sphere with this cube inside of it. So now you guys have got yourself what are they called? A magic 8-ball.
Magic 8-ball.
Yes.
You gotta.
You know, sometimes when we play this game, I feel like I've seen everything, and I'm really happy when I'm proven wrong.
Never, always surprised.
Yeah.
And now he says, "Now why won't we just roll this in there and we all give this a little shake together?"
How
Yes!
about we?
Yes.
So everyone's going inside the house, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
What is
Alright.
the ghost
Can I-
speaking to us?
Everyone
I
goes
yelled
inside the
something out.
house. I'm gonna let everyone ask a question out loud and then shake the 8-ball, and then it's gonna come up with an answer in some way.
Oh no.
So you all roll the giant magic 8-ball in there, and you all gather around it. And who would like to go first? So we're gonna go top to bottom from the Discord chat. So Elijah will go first, Hina, Remy, Leonardo, Sagron, and then Vetner will go last.
That's me.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I ask out loud, like, Mr. and Miss Demons, are you our friends? And then I shake the ball.
Hang on. Let me pull up one thing so I know how to respond here.
No way, this is gonna work! Oh, we're geniuses!
Are we asking the demons a question?
Guys,
I think it's just like whatever you want. I just really want to see some demons.
Fair.
Make sure you mark it in the journal. It's the demon.
Okay,
That's
alright.
weird.
Dalton, what was that question? Say it again.
Mr. and Miss Demons, are y'all our friends? Oh no, I yell out, friend or foe? Friend or foe?
Yes.
I'm looking at all the response. Okay. You shake the ball, and then the dice lands up, and the letters have been reorganized magically, and it says on it, "Better not to tell you now."
Ooh.
Ominous.
I yell out, and I'm like, Mr. Demon, Miss Demon, suck these nuts.
What?
You feel there's like lots of eyes in the room watching you, but you don't see any eyes. Alright, next one to ask a question. Hina.
Dalton, I got you.
Will I end up achieving my goal when I'll shake it?
It says, you shake it, and it says, don't count on it.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you roll again, Hina.
Oof.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna let you do another question. You get
Oh,
one
okay.
more because of what you asked, yeah.
Oh God. Can someone else go next? I want to think about it. If I get another.
Alright, Remy, it's your turn.
I say hello, first of all. I say, I killed my father.
You say, will you kill your father?
I say, well, do I succeed in killing my father?
You shake, and it says, reply hazy. Try again.
Oof.
Hazy.
Next time.
Okay, well, I'll just try again.
We don't know who Hazy is. Yeah, keep rolling.
It says, cannot predict now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Leonardo, it's your turn.
I
Oh,
expect a lot out of Leonardo.
so we're trying the Ouija board.
Yeah. Well, the
Sorry.
Ouija board is
Ouija
now a
ball.
magic 8-ball.
It's
Yeah.
actually called the Owega board.
Oh my God.
The
Stop with
Luigi
that
board.
video.
Omega.
It's the
Wow,
Spaghetti.
Owega.
board.
That's the
Pregunta.
proper enunciation.
Dear ghosts, can you suck my nuts? I shake the ball.
It
You're
says,
gonna die.
it says, without a doubt. And then, as it says that, the
Oh no!
Seto Kaiba says, what doth that mean? And then all of a sudden, you hear what sounds like ting, 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 as if the key has fallen out of the porthole. And then all of you feel something as if a magical presence is trying to pull you out of the area. And you see Seto screaming, and he says, no, no! And he's thrown out through the porthole. And then the porthole closes, and you are all now stuck inside of this area.
Oh.
I wave at him. Bye.
Is it my turn next?
It is your turn next.
It's
Yes.
like, okay, whatever.
All right. Was that actually a wristwatch, or was that the key to the Porta-John? I shake the key.
It says, not Porta-John. That's all it says.
Fucking knew it.
Alright, Vetnor, it's your turn.
I mean, I think Rio took my other one because in solidarity for Elijah, I was gonna ask if the demons had ever been to Sugma. But, it just seems overdone at this point, so I'll I'll ask where. Let's see. How do I phrase this?
Ask about Ligma.
Where... you guys got Ligma? I'll ask where. Where should I go for the second orb?
It says goblins.
Did you say second orb?
Okay, whoa, hang on. I didn't expect the demons to be so useful. Gotta pull out the notes.
Hold on.
Alright, Remy, you got another question?
I'm asking you a question. Did you say orb?
Yeah.
Okay, I give you like a side eye, and I'm like, I look at you, I'm like, we gotta talk.
Hina, you going again?
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll say, hello? Should I forgive the people that murdered my family? And I'll shake the ball.
And it says reply hazy, try again.
Who is this Hazy? We need to figure out who this is so we can get these answers.
You all
Should
are
I-
now...
People suck my nuts.
I'll just say it
You
again and
all
I'll
are-
log in.
You're gonna ask it again and shake it?
Yes.
It says results inconclusive.
Would you ask it? Suck my nuts?
No.
This man really just want his nuts sucked.
I got sucking nuts on the brain for some reason. I don't know.
You feel a ghost just somewhere nearby and it feels inappropriate.
Oh no.
I was wondering
That's
how
it.
that's
That's all you get. Anyways, so you guys are still in this room. There's a door, the 2 windows. Drigger is not in the room at this moment. And Elijah, you hear off in the distance. And what would you like to do?
Like, is Todd in the room?
Todd is in your bag, and he's just kind of shaking while you guys are in this building.
Okay.
You hear
Where did I
again.
where did I hear this noise from?
It's coming outside towards one of the windows.
I'm gonna go up to the one of the windows. I'm like, come on, gang, let's go investigate.
You're Scooby Doo now.
Let's split up and look for clues.
Like
He already
zoinks!
died. And you guys, you go up to the window and you can see. You look at the gate at the outside, and you see Drigger just charges right through all of the vines and stuff that's blocking the gate, and it just is
no.
screaming, and it goes. Meow! And it just rams right towards the open window, and it just flies into the side. You guys are standing at the opposite one, so it just lands inside the house with you guys, and you just see, just it lands in there, and as you look around, you can see the glass on the window where he charged in through reforms almost instantaneously, and the gate on the outside, all the plants reform,
Huh. What a special
and
house.
the barrier is still back up. So you guys,
I don't like that.
what would you like to do? Do you need me to re-describe the room, or what's going on?
Is there an upstairs?
There are multiple doors. There are 2 doors. No, there's 3 doors in this room.
They look
There
like
is. All 3 are on different sides. So there's one at the north part of the room, the east, and the west. There's technically one at the south, but that's the exit to the house. But the other 3 go deeper inside of the building.
y'all want to go north, or do y'all want to split up?
I do not want to split up.
How?
I think we should split up.
I didn't know we were
Thank-
dating.
Don't like that idea.
We're in an open relationship, if you know what I mean.
We're just taking a break.
Oh, but like with everyone.
We
with everyone,
are
yeah.
on a break.
With 4 other people. What we doing?
I vote we split up.
Like,
Okay, here.
zoinks, I'm gonna go with Scoop.
Okay. Yeah. I'll send mein Vogel with the other group. So should anything bad happen, we'll have some kind of communication between us.
Okay. So you're gonna send Learn with one of the. Are you guys splitting into 2 groups or more than that?
Three.
To clarify, with the 3 doors, one of them is not like the door leading out of the.
So
place.
the southern door is out of the building. The eastern door, northern, and western doors all lead deeper into the building.
Oh, okay. So there are 3 doors that actually goes.
Yes.
I never asked this, Spencer, but is Sunvar in here too?
Sunvar is there with you guys. Sunvar can just
Okay.
kind of teleport around because he just summons. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm still here. What, Master? What do
He
you
can
think?
just do it.
Where did I go? I don't. Okay, I'm here." And he's just hanging out.
He's like a baby. He doesn't have object permanence. He's like, "Where'd he go?" And he turns around. He's like, "Oh my gosh, there you are."
So who's going where, and what are the groups?
Yeah, Peekaboo is very scary for Sunvar. Please don't play with them with that.
So we're
I
doing
didn't like it.
3 groups of 2,
Yeah.
or do we want to do 2 groups of 3 or none?
Let's. If we split up at all, my vote is 2 groups of 3.
I feel like that's a lot safer. Yeah.
I want to go to the basement.
Okay. So there's 3 rooms. Who's pairing off with who, and who's going which direction?
I'll go wherever.
I want to go north.
Okay, north is Dalton.
I'll go with Elijah.
Okay. There we go. That's one group.
Then I guess that leaves me and Rio Grande.
You mean Remy?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait.
is that who you're referring to?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yes, and by yes I mean no.
Are you referring to Leonardo, or I don't?
I
I'm
was
confused.
talking about Jesse.
Oh, okay.
I thought he
Yeah,
was-
you're Leonardo. Yeah.
I think half a group has been made. It's only been Elijah and Hina.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess that means one of us is going with them, and the other one of us is going with Rio and Sunfar.
I'll go with Rio.
So-
Yeah, join the party.
Okay. So
all right,
that's-
I'm going with.
I've got the disco ball. Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to bring that candle, the shiny candle.
I
Dang.
got the disco stick.
Did you leave the candelabra?
Yeah, the shiny stick. Yeah, I did leave that. Oh well, I'll find
All
another.
right. So, Elijah, Hina, and Vetner are going north, and then we have Remy, Leonardo, and Sagron going either east or west. Which one do you guys want to go?
East.
East. Okay, cool.
West.
West. Oh, okay, great.
I'll send my bird with them.
Okay. Learn goes with you guys too. Learn sitting on your shoulder. I'm gonna say it sits on Leonardo's shoulder.
I'll send him with Remy. I've been
Never mind.
I've
Sits
been
on
more
Remy's
friendly
shoulder.
with her than the
Okay.
others.
Thank you. I will take care of your bird.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do we'll do the north group since you guys have decided to go north. The north group
Roll
goes.
initiative.
No. You guys walk into this room, and as you enter in, this is a large staircase room. There's a staircase in the center of it, going upwards, and then to the right, there seems to be a staircase going downwards, and there are 7 vines locked on top of this basement entrance. In the room that you stand right now, there's the large staircase in the center of it, and from there you can see on the walls there's various paintings of this rich human-looking family. It seems to be a large family. There's a proud-looking father with a goatee. There is a young-looking mother and 6 children established there. And in these pictures, you can see that the children all hold dolls, and everywhere else in the room, describing the rest of the room, you can see upstairs it kind of leads to a couple other rooms. And there's various bookcases and other things scattered about. What would you like to do?
And I cast Spark on the vines.
You can. You cast sparks on the vines, and the vines catch fire, and then instantaneously go out, and new vines grow over the dead ones.
I try to jump through.
You jump onto the vines, and it kind of hammocks you. It's like a large net, and it supports you and holds you up.
Can we take some of this back? Make a little hammock out of that? Not really, to clarify. I don't want to mess with this magic thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was clear or not, but sometimes this saying things gets characters into trouble, so. So closest, would there be some of the paintings you were describing?
So yeah, there are these various paintings, all of which have what looks like the family is displayed on it, with 6 children and 2 parents. So there's 8 people in all these images.
Same people?
They are humans. They're a human family. All of the children, from youngest to oldest, are holding dolls, it looks like. The age of the children look like they range from about like 3 years old up until about 12.
They were murdered.
Bum bum bum.
Are there more paintings that we haven't seen already, or is that like the only painting?
There's a few other paintings, but they all seem to be of like either just strictly the father or individual children. Some of just the mother and the father, or the mother herself. But it's this portrait over and over again of these families. They're standing in front of large cow fields.
Oh, y'all want to go upstairs and search the room? I bet we can find these creepy little dolls.
Sure.
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
So
And I can poke one with a needle.
You guys go upstairs, and there are 5 rooms. No, there are 4 rooms to choose from upstairs. Each one has a different initial on the front of it. It goes A, B, C, and D. Which one would you like to enter?
I want to go in A.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys enter into room A, and as you walk into here, this looks like it's a child's bedroom. It's small, a little cramped. There's toys scattered about, and you can see that in the bed itself, there looks like there is a blood splatter.
Hmm.
I was right. They were murdered.
You can roll a heal check to identify a little bit more about this blood splatter.
Who would have better healing? Because I have a -2.
I have a +2.
For
Anyone
a
else?
heal check? Yeah, you go for it.
Yeah.
I'm
But
breaking
unmet
mine.
one.
Nice.
Where is it? There it is.
I am bringing them
18
back from the dead.
Okay, that's not how this works. You identify from the heal check. You're able to look at it, and you can tell the way that this person died. It was probably a child because it's a small amount of blood. But the way that it looks, it was quite a savage blow. It looked like there were multiple stabs done to it. One in the head, one in the arms, and one into the legs.
stab or like blunt object?
These are stab wounds. One to the head, one into each arm, and one into each leg.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, noted.
Um,
Is there a
as
doll
you
in the
look-
room?
You can see that there is a doll. It's a very small one. It's not as... I'll compare from the size of the portraits that you saw. The portraits were had the doll be about like 3 feet tall. Those were larger dolls. This is a smaller doll that sits in the corner on a bookcase, and it looks like a replica of those dolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in my inventory.
You go up and you grab the doll, and you place it in your inventory. Now we're gonna cut downstairs to you guys. You guys are gonna go east or west?
East.
East. All right. So
I
you
thought you
guys,
said west. Okay.
so you guys go east into
don't even
the
think that's a
living
bit.
room. This looks like kind of a study. There's a couch, an entertainment area, and also what looks to be a large fireplace in the center of this room. The fireplace is lit at this time with blue-looking flames, naturally glowing. In the corner of the room, you can see that there is another doll sitting there.
I don't know anything about these dolls.
This one is also one of the smaller ones. It looks like it's probably like teddy bear sized. You can look around the room. There's
I'm not picking
bookcases.
up.
There's also a large portrait above the fireplace of the family, and all the children are holding dolls.
Can I view the portrait?
You look at the portrait closely, and you can see that. Well, what are you trying to look at about it? Just a little more information about the family, or what?
Yeah, I want to survey the family.
Okay, you can survey the family, and as you look a little closer, you can tell that these dolls all kind of look a little bit like each of the people that are holding them.
Oh, hell no.
Some voodoo stuff going on.
Yeesh.
Wow.
There's still the doll in the corner.
Wow.
There's the doll in the corner of the room.
I'd like to go pick up the doll.
Okay, you pick up the doll. You can see that this one looks like it has a goatee on it.
I'd like to
A
put the
child?
doll. I'd like to look at the doll and the painting at the same time.
It is similar to the father in its features.
I'd like to go pick up another doll.
That's the only doll in this room. There's another doll in the other room that you were just in with the piano.
Can I go get that doll?
You can go in that room. It's sitting on the piano. You grab the doll and you can compare it to the painting, and it looks like the eldest daughter in the picture.
Hey guys,
What?
Like, yeah, Scoobs.
did you guys ever play with dolls as kids?
No, we were too poor to have dolls.
What's a doll?
Okay. I'd like to continue looking at the dolls.
He just doesn't talk to me.
You look at the dolls, and you look at the painting, and you can see the blue fireplace in front of you. The dolls look very combustible.
Oh.
Combustible? Fire.
I'd like to go find the other dolls.
All right. There's no other room where you're at in the living room to go to, but to go back into the main room. You can go to the kitchen from here, which is the other door.
Well, things are kind of settling down. I'd like to bean Remy with one of the dolls.
You chuck it at Remy. you just chuck it at her and it just hits her.
I have
A
to go
massive
punch
bruise
him.
on your arm.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I go up to him, and I'm going to stab him with my dagger.
You're gonna stab.
Ah.
Oh, she
gosh.
going in!
God.
Make an attack roll, okay?
Holy cow!
Man, somebody's
No.
angies right now.
I got an 8. I don't think I.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that probably chinks in his armor and he's okay.
I say don't do that again.
I'm gonna give her the stink eye. Asshole.
Started this.
Are
Yeah,
y'all
but
two
what
dating?
you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pick it up and hit me with it. Like, this is a... Anyways.
I told you.
I'd like to
we
throw the
didn't
other
know.
beanie at her.
Other little beanie baby at her. It bruises her other arm.
He's like, oh, okay, okay,
Take the
let's
ball
try
and
this
shoot
again.
at him.
You throw it back at me?
Yep.
Nice, alright, cool. Well,
there you go.
any of you other guys want to do something?
There's the kitchen. That's the other room that's left on this floor.
Ooh, is there food in the kitchen?
Maybe. Go see.
I want to look in the kitchen real quick.
You run into
That's
the
gonna be
kitchen.
some moldy food.
But there's ice cream in there.
Dude, McDonald's ice cream machine. Yes.
You run into
Whack
the
them.
kitchen.
Oh boy!
And there you actually do find there's what looks like a small like refrigerator type thing. It's like an icebox kind of built shoddily, and it's enchanted to keep things cold in there. And there is ice cream in there as you walk in.
What flavor?
Ooh,
It's Rocky
does
Road,
it take-
and that's all that they have. They only got Rocky Road, nothing else.
I'm
would
going
like-
to take the ice cream
No.
and I'm
No,
and I'm
you're
going
not.
to share it
Roll
only
to
with
kill
Sambar.
Sagron.
I'm hiding it. You don't see it.
Yeah, I just imagine you're just
Spencer.
openly waving it around.
Spencer, don't let him take all the ice cream. He needs to share it.
There's a second container of Rocky Road you can see in there for you.
I take that too.
specifically.
Yeah, but I want his container.
Nah, his character doesn't know that.
Spencer, make him roll the attack roll to kill him.
Do you want to
Oh my
try to kill?
goodness.
Do you want to try to kill Sagron? Sunvar is
wanna-
standing there holding the second box. Sunvar's holding the second box of ice cream, and
Yes,
Sagron's
we
holding
must
the
eat
first.
this quickly.
Send the bird to Holden.
I need to go get the Beanie Babies. Hang on.
Holden, you just feel a ping of distress and discomfort coming from the kitchen from Larry.
Uh-oh.
Call out over the radio, guys. Go it's stealing my
Got
ice
a
cream.
situation.
Over. I'm gonna run check on it.
You run down there and check on it. You just see that they're
I'm
just.
shoving my face full of ice cream right now.
Yeah, that's what you see. And describe what you're doing, Leonardo.
Zach, you're a little shit ass. I'm trying to like hit him with the Beanie Babies.
You're just chucking dolls at him, and you just see them throwing these dolls that look kind of dangerous. Just chucking them.
I just scream at him, going, "Yeah!" And then I just go back to eating the ice cream.
And I'm continuously concussing Sagron.
Seriously concussing.
Oh
While
my
this is
goodness.
going on, Remy and
I just like to think that these little dolls are like voodoo dolls, and somebody somewhere is actually getting like rapidly thrown around as like beating him.
who
They
knows?
some demon dolls.
As you guys are doing this, you and Remy are looking in the corner of the room, and you can see sitting near the knives is one of the dolls in a bonnet.
Take the doll.
Give me it.
You were busy.
You grab the. Oh yeah, you're busy. Remy, you want it?
Yeah, I'll grab the doll.
You get the doll with the bonnet on it. We're cutting to the people remaining upstairs after your friend ran away. You got the 3 other rooms remaining. You got B, C, and
We
D.
just
I assume we'll go to B here, right?
yeah, and then C and then D, and we'll just try to get in and out of all of them.
You go to each one, and one room actually has multiple beds in it. B has 2 beds in it for the kids. And this one has the same blood patterns in it. And then the next one has 3 beds in it in this last one. In C. And this one has only 2 blood splatters in it of the 3 beds. It
Ooh.
doesn't. You
How
go
many
into the last
dolls
room.
do we find?
You go into the last room. You're finding dolls in one doll in each room. And in
Okay.
this last room, this room looks
No.
like the parents' bedroom. And as you walk into here, You can see that this is like the master bedroom, there's a master bath. In the corner is one of the dolls, and on this bed there seems to be 2 sets of these blood splatters in the same print. In the far corner, you can see that there is a doll sitting there, and upon examining it, it looks disfigured and quite bloody itself.
Gotcha. If y'all don't mind, I'm just gonna put all the dolls in my inventory just for like fun sake.
I don't know what that means.
I'm over here just eating ice cream like Schmeagol, going,
Is-
"My precious."
Is the disfigured doll? Is it like it was the regular doll beforehand and then it got disfigured, or is it just like it was made disfigured?
I want you to roll. Everyone who wants to try this can roll a heal check on identifying what it is about this doll.
Okay, well I assume we'll just bring it downstairs so everyone can.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 20 for this heal check to identify what's weird about this.
Okay.
Got a 4.
Downstairs.
Why is
Everyone
your-
can roll for it, even the downstairs people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really good at these.
Madeline, did you say you add 0 to it?
No, mine was a +3, but that's my total right there.
Okay. Yeah. No.
I'm too
I
busy
guess
eating ice cream to care.
Nobody. Yeah. I guess nobody notices.
Oh my gosh, roll.
What is it? Intelligence?
It's wisdom.
Oh. I have 0 on that.
Rolling that 20 then.
Yep. Fucker.
All right, I'll do it while I'm eating ice cream.
What? Roll this
Ooh,
20 though.
close though.
17.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Nobody notices what's important about this one doll.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
too busy eating anyway.
You guys now have this full set of dolls fighting over ice cream. You now have the living room and this set of fire, and then there's the entrance to the basement that's covered in vines.
So I should have 4 dolls in my inventory, right?
From the upstairs, yes. Downstairs, those are split amongst those people. There's
I
7
give my
dolls.
doll to Elijah.
You did? So now you have 5 dolls, Elijah.
Cool.
Elijah, what would you like to do with the dolls?
We haven't searched the full house, right? No one's gone
Oh, no,
west yet.
this is all the rooms. You guys have gone into them.
Oh,
West
What
is
about the
kitchen
other
that
one,
they're fighting
like-
for Rocky Road in.
Well,
What
I
was
thought
that,
there
Tom?
was another door because we split into 2 groups and not 3, and
Yeah.
also
Oh, no.
the vine door.
Oh no,
What?
you guys all went. The vine door isn't really a door. It's literally just blocked off entrance to the basement. Vines are protecting it.
well,
Hop on Drigger and I'll try to run through it.
You can try. You ram.
What do I need to
into-
roll?
Nothing. You ram into it, and the vines just hold you back. These things are basically an impenetrable force. They are magical in nature. All that's really left is the living room with the blue flames in the fireplace.
ooh.
You have the full set of dolls.
Well, we have 5, right?
You have 7 in total.
Oh, I lied.
I'll recap everything that just happened.
Yeah.
There are 8 family members. You have 7 dolls. Each doll represents one of the family members, but one of them seems to be missing.
Yeah, because there was
There's-
one less blood splatter in the bedroom of 3.
Yes, there
So-
is.
So the
One's
There
still
is
alive.
the blue fireplace that is left.
can we go set the dolls in front of the blue fireplace?
In front of or in them?
Yeah.
In it.
Actually, no. Let's just do it in them.
Okay. You want to just dump them in?
Yeah.
Okay. You chuck all of the dolls into the fireplace at the same time. And as you do that, an image forms in the blue flames. And inside of this image of the flames, you see a very, very young boy sitting crying alone in his room. It's the room that was upstairs with the 3 beds. And you see one of the older boys walks up and he says, "It's okay, Carter. It's okay. I know our older brother, he may have died in the war, but it's okay. Here, we got you his doll back, and here's your doll again. You love Robert. You know, you named it after your brother. You loved him. And the little boy Carter just keeps crying, and the image fades and changes again. And now it's posting to a picture of the father, who is now building a new addition into the house, and he's adding it to the front of the house, where he's adding the port key to this location, and he's saying, this is going to be a fine addition here. No matter what, we can get back home in case of emergencies, and nothing will ever happen like what happened to Robert. Anyways, let's get back to this. And now it's been a couple of years, and you can see there seems to be that same little boy Carter, and he seems to be walking near the docks that you guys were at earlier. And in the air, you can hear a whisper calling out to the child, and it's saying, "Come. Come for the Verdant's gift. The Verdant will bless you with your brother again." And you see the child walks into the sewers alone. We cut again to the next image. This time, it's the whole family. They're all looking kind of stressed out. They all look like they're at each other's throats fighting for some reason. But Carter sits in the back of the room, holding his doll of his brother Robert, just smiling, like nothing's wrong. And at one point, an image flashes. Carter stands as what looks to be vines crowd around his body in front of his sleeping oldest sister. And you can see the vines topple down, stabbing into the back of her head. And he looks at her and he says, "And now you'll be dolls forever, and I'll never lose you again." And then the image blacks again.
Oof, that's a yikes.
You can see in the last image, it's Carter and what looks like puppets all around him. And he holds the key that was once on your wrist, Sagaron, and he's chanting some words over it. The key turns a blackish color with the aura around it, and then he just tosses it to the man you guys met on the outskirts of town, and he says, "It's yours," and then walks away. And then you guys open your eyes again, and you're back in the living room.
Do I still have the ice cream?
You still have ice cream, yeah.
Alright. How many
It's
bites
all
are
empty.
left in there?
No, it's empty. You devoured all of it.
Oh, not another bite!
Sunvar is now eating the cardboard box.
Perfect. Perfect. Not wasting anything.
Huh, just like real life.
And what would you guys... You hear in the distance after tossing all these dolls into the blue fireplace...
Wait, do I still have the key on my wrist?
The key's no longer on your wrist. It's still back at the port.
Watch.
It's at the porthole where it kicked out the Seto, and now you guys are just here. So now you guys are here. The blue flames of the fireplace go out, and you hear what sounds like vines opening up, revealing the basement.
Where should we go next?
Well, I'd assume the basement.
Towards the vines as fast as I can.
Sprint to the vines. They're out of the way, and there's the basement. What would you like to do?
Just doesn't want to wait and see.
It just bolts.
I cast light on my left hand so I can see,
Okay.
and then I just want to go look in the basement.
By yourself?
All y'all hoes, come follow me.
You're so quick, bro. Hang on a second.
I follow right behind Elijah.
Yeah, I want to be right behind Hina. Single file line, guys. Come on.
You go into this downstairs area, and the basement doesn't look like it's been actually like properly constructed. It's just more like cave walls in cement. that exists down here. And as you go deeper and deeper, it looks a little bit unnaturally deeper than it should be that you're going into this ground. And by the time that you reach the end of it, you can see that you're now at this larger room that you come into. Overhead, there's a small torch lit that just gives enough light for a human to probably see in here. And in the far back of the corner sits what looks like a very young boy, and his eyes no longer exists. Vines curl around his body, ripping out of his chest, and covers most of the sides of the room. And he looks up at you, and he says, "So, you're the ones who wanted to hurt my family. No one's gonna hurt Robber ever again. I'll never let anyone hurt them."
Friend or foe?
And that's where we're gonna pick up next time.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right.
It's a good game in sesh,
everyone,
gamers.
I'm gonna say everyone earned 2,000 EXP for this session.
Oh my
Much.
gosh.
That's
2000.
Oh, it's because of all the ice cream I ate.
Okay.
You're actually
Colton, if you want to go ahead and do your health dice roll, you can do that right now, and we can do that on your sheet.
Do I
And
need
then-
to do that for my Eidolon separately, or is that every time I summon him?
So, to my understanding, Eidolons work the same way as animal companions. And I think did we agree on it earlier, Zach, that you were going to work your Eidolon like we would regular people, where you would take either half or you can roll for more than that?
Okay.
Because if we agreed
Yeah.
on that, that's
Yeah, we can
permanent
do
health,
that.
and you don't re-roll permanently, so it's going to run like your health does.
All right.
You'll
Well,
roll
then.
its health dice, and then that'll be it. So you got a 4,
Yeah.
Colton. That is less than I think your average, which should be 5.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be 5. So you're gonna take 5 instead.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. So that's
We're
how I run
both in the
this.
same boat there.
Yeah. If you roll lower than your half, then you're gonna take the half. If you roll higher than half, you'll take the higher.
Where do I actually add?
I changed that for you.
Okay, cool.
Go to the main page.
Yeah.
You're already at level 2, so I already made the change for you. For future reference, go to level plan, and then you'll see on the far left where it says base attack, fort, reflex, will, and HP gained.
Gotcha.
HP gained is what you get each level. So,
Cool.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that your character does?
Oh,
You get lay on hands now. That's
Yeah.
basically it, but nothing else. One little thing for people using the character sheets online, I did add a new thing onto your character sheet, so we have now regained functionality to add debuffs onto your character. So if you roll to the bottom of your main page, you'll be able to see that. I added that functionality, so it will edit all of your stats accordingly depending on whatever you're feeling at the moment. So if you're blinded, just put a little check mark in the white spot, and it will automatically blind you for your stats.
Nice.
I think that's it. Over this next week, if at all possible, can everyone send me your work schedules, if they've been released or not, so that I can redo, I guess, December, just to make sure that everything's lined up correctly so everyone can play. And I'm thinking about how we're going to run it. I don't want to overdo playing too much and get everyone kind of worn out by it. So I think we're going to play every other Wednesday, and then if we can, Thursdays are guaranteed, as long as everyone is still able to play. I'll still send out the message in Discord. If at least 3 people can play, we will play. And that's how
I
it's going to
got
be.
church on Wednesday nights.
Did I say Wednesday? I meant Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, other than that, my schedule's the same.
Okay, cool. So, if you got your work schedule, send those to me so I can possibly change the already ahead of time schedule for this for sure. So if I look at everyone's schedule and I see at least like 5 people are working one night, then I can go ahead and just cancel that session. So send me those whenever you can. Any questions from anybody? Any announcements or anything?
I got Pounce on my Eidolon because he got an evolution
That's
point.
Insane.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's scary. I
Yep.
like that.
So yeah, now guess what, buddy? Now you get a
charge
bite and
attacks.
2 claws, bitch.
All right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna. It's out now, so I'll see y'all next week.
All right,
Have a
see
good
ya.
one.
Yeah.
See you, Dalton.
Okay, bro.
All
Oh,
right.
have a great
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
All right, everyone have a great
Thanks.
Thanksgiving.
True.
Bye.
Goodbye, Malin. And
I
I
hit
See y'all
I hit level
later.
3,
See
so
ya.
I should be able to make
Oh, wait.
wondrous items and maybe scrolls.
Oh, you
Wait,
hit
how
level
do you-
3 off that?
How do you get level 3?
I'm pretty sure I did because I was at like 4,300 and we got 2,000, and so I just barely clicked over the 6,000 mark.
Dang.
Oh,
Well,
so,
it's-
yeah, I see you got the 6,000.
How did you get to 34? I had 29.
Hang on, hold on. It resets every time you level up. Is this your Q? Is
Oh.
63 your
Oh, it
cumulative?
resets.
second.
Yeah, I'm pretty. It
Oh,
resets. It
shit.
goes down to 0 again. Yeah, so you need. Yeah.
Good
That's
thing
not
you told me
cumulative?
that.
Yeah, okay. I definitely didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's how
Yeah.
it should
I
be.
was like,
There. Now mine's updated correctly.
Okay, then uh then I got stuff to fix.
You were making changes left and right, weren't you? With that level 3.
No, I'm not sure how to fix my numbers now because I don't know how much I got every time.
Well, is 6,300 your max? Well, is like what you got right now?
I'm at 2,900, but even after the 2,000 increase. by the
So,
way.
Holden, we're going to look at the reference page, and that lists all the levels right there. Yeah. So, 6,300, and then just subtract 5, 6. No, subtract
'cause-
2,000 from that, and then that should be how much it should be. So, I went 0, I went from 1 to 2, so then 6, 5, 4. So, you're at 4,600.
hey, Zach,
Yeah.
I'm going to the gym. Are you going?
Yes, I will be going.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out as well.
I'm gonna see you there.
Alright,
Yo, I'll be there soon.
see
See you guys.
I
Have a
need
nice
to
day,
go
Ty.
to sleep, so I gotta wake up for work. So.
Good night. Get ready for the fucking pounce attacks.
Hey.
And every time my character advances too, I can move around my evolution points, so you'll see
Yes.
some different things going about.
Hey, nice.
All right. Good night.
Good night. I'm gonna hop off here too, Holden. Or do you have anything else question-wise on stuff?
I was just gonna, well,
We're
not for
doing-
now, but
Okay.
sometime later.
I feel like
I
I
need to-
may have said that wrong. I'm gonna double check on the EXP and how that works,
Okay.
just to be 100%. But actually, I'm gonna look at that now.
I just didn't know how the sheet was displaying it. I just want to be sure I'm doing it right. But for one thing, I think also some of my V lookups in my prepped spells is not right, so I need to fix that sometime later.
Where? Show me. I'm looking at the prepared spells tab right now.
I closed the page because I thought you were going to sleep. Okay.
Is it the links to them, or what is it? The NAs that are listed here?
Yeah, so I
The level
think
1 spells?
most, if not all, of the cantrip ones are fine. Yeah, all the cantrip ones are correct, and I was trying to match the formatting of each of those down here. Oh, except for Mage Hand, because I typed those in manually here incorrectly. But the other ones up there, I think,
It's drawing
are-
from spellbook
right?
exclamation mark C50 through AN80. See, around 50 through AN.
C50 through AN80.
So 80 is where the line is at your level
That
ones.
range. Yeah.
Did you hang on? Which spell is that one? Handy. Is this one working? This one's working. C20. Oh, I see what you did. It's displaying everything in the description to the NA. Hang on, let me make sure. 8, 23, 8, 25. That does not look right. What is that?
Just the mouse over error I'm getting for the NAs is didn't find the spell name in the VLOOKUP.
And I guess you copied and pasted into the thing.
How do you mean?
Did you handy grapnel? We're gonna copy it. Hang on, I'm gonna copy it from here, and then we're gonna go to prepared spells, and then I'm gonna paste it into the cell. Hit enter. Enter. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The description is
Is
pulling
it pulling it from
correctly, but it's the other columns that aren't pulling it.
C20, C28, C28. What is this?
Oh, wait. Oh,
8 false. C. Ah, shoot. I do not want to use this.
it's like these. Go ahead and Control X. Actually, maybe I don't do that because I don't actually want to cut all those cells. Manual. Did the thing. Said I didn't.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh,
It didn't work.
yeah. So, I think I have, like, just to have some sort of knowledge that I've done this right before. I think I've done this column correctly. Like, yeah, I can change that to acid splash, and it's.
I just don't know why it's not wanting to do
Oh,
it.
well, that's interesting.
What?
See that on that last
NA?
cantrip? Yeah, the
Yeah.
last.
I don't know
22.
why.
Oh, I think I. Oh. Two things.
Hang on.
There. So I think I've got all of these other columns. I didn't change that one. Yeah, so I think I have all of the
Top column working.
yeah, all the cantrips.
I just don't know what's going on with level ones.
Like let's try light. Interesting. Have I not filled all that in? I have. It's not showing.
Google Sheets is a mystery.
Weird.
But I'm gonna go to bed now, my friend.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, good luck with this. I tried and I could not figure it out, so.
In other news, I was extended an offer from NTT, so I'm
Oh boy.
trying to
I
go
had
through.
a interview secretively with Vanderbilt today that my boss doesn't know about, so that's fun.
So how does that work?
What do you mean?
Like, with like, what is NTT doing? Like, what would a job be with Vanderbilt that's different than what you're currently doing?
I won't lie, I have no idea what Vanderbilt's IT staff does. That's a weird thing to say because all of my IT experience has been done with so from what I understand, NTT handles all of their field technician work, which is repair stuff, desktop support. We make all their programs work on a user setting base that doesn't require us to actually go in and do any programming or anything like that. It's all just install, working with people to get things working and try to make the customer happy. That's NTT side of things. Vanderbilt staff of IT handles both the help desk and then their upper level stuff. Their IT, I know the help desk exists somewhere. I don't know where it is, but they take the initial calls. There's usually people who are very temporary, and they usually get fired by the end of winter because that's when a big blast of people are putting in tickets before the end of the year. But the rest of the IT team, I'm not really sure what they do. I don't know why they need a whole building dedicated to IT, which is where I work at. 3401 is the IT building. And what I know is that there's development teams for some of the applications, and then I don't know about the rest, what they really do. There's desktop engineering, which is, I guess, operating system development stuff that they do. I'm not 100% sure. There's collaboration. They work with networking stuff and emails for some reason. I don't even really know what they do. And then there's trying to think. Managed print support. They're the printing specialist people. They actually make sense with what their name is and what they do with their job. They actually do handle setting up all printers and the systems behind that. And then the rest of it, I have no idea what the other 4 floors of the building I'm in even does. That's really weird. But yeah, that's IT for Vanderbilt. I think there's a good part of it who there's specialists who work with, I guess, the machines in I guess operating rooms, or like IV kind of machines and stuff. That kind of support is what they're more geared towards or something. I really don't know. Like, to be honest, I really don't know what they're doing up there. So, but I had my secret interview with Vanderbilt that my bosses don't know about and won't find out hopefully until I'm offered a job or something. So we'll see.
How do you think it went?
So it wasn't really a full interview. It was more of a screening process. So they were like,
Sure.
is this a person? Is he going to do decent if we talk to him again? So I felt really nervous the whole time. I feel like I messed it up. So we'll see how that goes. If they'll say they'll contact me Monday morning, if I'm going to be called back for a second interview or not. So there's 2 more interviews after this, and then they'll go from there. I feel like I have a really good chance because I'm already on the campus. I'm kind of already in system, and I know the campus and kind of the people there now. So I feel like that's a big advantage, but also at the same time, I don't know what they're looking for exactly. It's a business IT position, which is exactly what my degree was. So
There you go.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, when I was
What'd they say? Yeah, what'd they say?
when I was talking to Bill on the phone, one of the things he was saying was like, "Yeah, this isn't really like your degree." I was like, "Yeah, I know. But it's what I've done before." He was like, "Yeah, this isn't really your degree." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Who was it who called you? Was it Bill?
Yeah, it was Bill.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
William.
But
Bootner?
yeah.
Good old Bill. Bill doesn't know what's going
was-
on at all with the people he manages.
It was a weird
Yeah.
interview. Like,
Yeah. Bill is.
well,
it's Bill.
the very first thing it started out with was he called me. I answered the phone, and he couldn't hear me, so I hung up. He called me again. He couldn't hear me again. Called me a third
That's Bill.
time.
Yeah. Bill has no
And-
technical experience. Bill is
And,
the head of desktop engineering and has 0 engineering experience or technical anything, which is scary.
Yeah, and
and it
he was
shows
like,
a lot of the time.
the call itself was like 15 minutes late, and
Mm-hmm.
we were having weird problems at the beginning, and he was like, "Yeah, okay," and we were talking, and then like, I don't know, it's so weird because since I was mostly like my work before was like intern level position, I had like a hand in doing a lot of things. Like I touched a lot of things, but I wasn't really like solely responsible for a lot of things. So I don't know if they asked you any of the same stuff, but he was like
You ever used Outlook
He was like-
before?
No, he was like, what would you consider to be like your what's a star problem that you've solved before?
Oh yeah, he's asked me. Yeah, he asked me that, and then I just went straight to the random things that people would ask me to fix in the SOC house.
Yeah.
That's what I went to. He's like, that's good enough. You're good enough for the job, and that was what he literally said to me. And said, all right, wing and come in. That was it.
Yeah, I was trying to remember stuff that I had done with him or done like internship wise, and then he was like, tell me a time you went above and beyond. I was like, isn't that kind of like the other thing? He's like, no. It's like, okay.
That's interviews. They're like that. Yeah.
And in a different part, he was like, yeah, so where do you live? He was like, we'll be like fine to like commute there. I was like, I live in Mount Juliet. He was like, oh yeah, it's like right here at the top. He's like, man, I should have looked for that or something. It's like, yeah, I guess. I was like, man,
He's real awkward.
yeah, it was really weird all around, and like maybe it's just me trying to think back on it now, but just kind of his odd manner of speaking.
Oh yeah, it's real weird.
Kinda,
yeah, no, it's
fumbling
permanent.
through stuff. No,
Yeah, he's like, he also gives like a big sigh after every 2 words.
What it makes me think of is the phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. He's like, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, the last guy didn't really come back, but, anyways, it's gonna be okay. Just do your job. Just look at the monitors. Okay, bye. Are you looking it up? Are you looking up the?
No.
voice
I'm actually reading up on Pathfinder level up information.
Oh,
but I know what you're talking about. Pathfinder.
Gosh, that's all I could think of afterward. But yeah, so here's hoping that I do feel like I'm in a really weird position because I don't like. I just really feel like as soon as I go through all the paperwork and all this stuff, Tyson's gonna be like, hey, the position just got posted at Tennessee Oncology.
I mean, that's fine. They got like a lot of people working at Vandy, so I mean, it's okay if you like up and just run away.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, maybe with like, I don't feel too bad about them, but I was gonna say, like, how does it look to any other employer leaving after a certain amount of time? But for some, it's just like, you know, if you don't need it on your resume, there's no sense in putting it on there that you left after a certain time. But either way, and just another.
I am
little-
wrong, by the way. You do keep all of your EXP, and that is the total. So yes, you should be level 3.
Okay, so it is a cumulative number.
Yeah, I'll post
Okay.
that in Discord right now. That at everyone, I was wrong. You do keep all your EXP. Yeah.
Yeah, and unless it wasn't clear, I wasn't upset or trying to fight or anything. I just did not want to mess up the numbers because I wasn't. That might be something that I start doing, is how much experience we've gotten at the end of each session, just so that I have like a running tab for that.
I think you and Jesse are the only ones who's been to every session, so you and him will both be level 3.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of other stuff that I have to do for it, but since you're here and looking, do you want me to do my health roll?
Yeah, go for it. Do I even have... I don't have Roll20 open, but... I'll trust you if you do it.
It's a 3. So.
Heck yeah, you'll take the halfway, so do the... Oh, no, you're a wizard, that is 3.
Yeah, that is half. You're correct, But
I'll just tell Dalton. I'll explain later. I don't think he
Okay.
even picked up what we were talking about.
I think he left before we started talking about it.
Yeah. Well, sweet. Good with your health. Have fun with any changes you need to make. I'm going to hit the bed.
Oh yeah, and one other random thing about life. Shadowlands came out yesterday, the WoW expansion.
Yeah.
Tyson was playing it a little bit. Tyson was telling me that he basically plays a new WoW expansion, essentially just like buying a new game every so
Yeah.
often. Like,
Beat all the quests generally, but don't do any of the extra stuff on top of that, and then just quit, unsub, and then come back the next expansion.
yeah. I was telling him if I, like him, was working from home, where you can like do a couple quests, go look at some tickets, do a couple quests, and like come back, I might be more interested in it. But right now, probably not. But I'm interested to see if it turns out to be a.
I'm
good
interested
expansion
by
or
it because I think that now there's technically it's 4 groups, so even if you're Horde, it doesn't matter. You can work with Alliance technically. I forget.
not. They did that a little bit in Legion, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, like this is like there's 4 major factions of the undead,
Right,
and like
yeah.
you can go to whatever afterlife to support. So
And then there's the biggest thing that a lot of people are interested in is the like. It's been described as like basically like a roguelike dungeon system. I can't remember the actual name of it, but there's a tower thing where like you start in with not much, and like as you go up levels, you're acquiring things, kind of like a roguelike, like a Risk of Rain thing. Like as you're beating things and going up levels, you accumulate certain things, and it's all randomized, and it's to give it more of some more playability
I gotcha.
thing.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's good to hear. I gotta go sleep.
yeah, dude, I'll see you later.
Yeah. I'll see you later. I'll be planning this fight over this next little bit. I never
Yeah.
stopped the recording.